we go in to study how to use the schematic, the laptop schematic, to repair the laptops. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the schematic, this is the DC jack, okay, or the DC power jack. This is the power control circuit. Okay, as you can see, this is the DC power jack, the first component. Here, as you can see, the DC jack contains many pins and it is connected to the inductor. As you can see, L1. Okay, this is inductor. So this is the inductor, as you can see, and here we have the ceramic capacitor. We have 4 ceramic capacitors. I will show you in the motherboards the inductor and the ceramic capacitor. So as you can see here, near to the power jack, as you can see, this is the inductor, and here we have the capacitor. So inductor has a reference L and capacitor have C. As you can see, we have 4 capacitors and 1 inductor, the same as we have seen in the schematic. Okay, so here we have the power rail, as you can see, 2 pins, and here we have the ground. Okay, so all these pins are connected to the ground. As you can see, all these pins are connected to the ground, as you can see. So then the power jack is connected to the inductor, as you can see, and then capacitors. Okay, so 4 capacitors. Here we have the V adapter. Okay, about 19 volt, in accordance with the type of the laptop. Okay, so then it will go directly to the first switch or the first MOSFET, Q10002. Okay, so here, as you can see, this is the source, 3 pins that is connected together, and here we have the drain, 4 pins connected together. So the drain is connected to the drain of the second MOSFET or the second switch. So as you can see, the first MOSFET and the second MOSFET is Q3, as you can see. Okay, and then we have drain here, as you can see, and here we have the source. So here this is a diode, as you can see, D1002. Okay, the anode of the diode is connected to the drain and the cathode is connected to the source of the second MOSFET. So after that, the power or the voltage will goes directly, and we will get here in this point VBAT. This VBAT will be distributed to the whole motherboard. Okay, so I will show you these components in the motherboard. So let's say if you understand this motherboard, you can troubleshoot and understand any other motherboard, because the laptop motherboards has about 90% the same design and the same working processor. If you understand one motherboard, you can understand any other motherboard, whatever its type or model. So as you can see here, we have the MOSFETs that we have seen in the schematic. Here the real MOSFETs, as you can see, and their differences. We have an diode, okay, D1002, the same as in the schematic. Here, as you can see, we have Q3, okay, Q3. So one MOSFET in one side and the other in the other side. So this is the Q3. Okay, so here we have the power jack. So the 19 volt will pass through the inductor and then through this chemical capacitor. This is for protection and of course filtering capacitor. Here pass through the first MOSFET or the first switch. We have here the gate. As you can see, the MOSFET should be enabled. As you can see here, the enabled signal, adapter enable. Okay, so the MOSFET should be first enabled in its gate, and then it will let the voltage pass through it. Okay, the power will pass through the MOSFET directly to the second MOSFET or to the second switch. So this switch also should receive the control signal in its gate. So it will receive the control signal from the gate. Let's see where the control signal is coming. As you can see, from the charge IC. This is the charge IC. As you can see, the control signal is AC drive, as you can see, the AC drive. So the charge IC will generate the control signal to do second switch in order to let the 19 volt pass, and then we will get the VBAT that will be distributed to the whole motherboard. Here also we have the EC detect, as you can see, AC detect and AC drive. When the charge IC detects the adapter, it will then generate the EC drive. As you can see, the reference is U4. We have PQ, the reference for the IC. As you can see, if you have this failed IC, you should replace it with another IC with the same reference. Okay, so let's see here in the motherboard. As you can see, this is the IC. Okay, so let's see its reference. So as you can see, we have U4, as you can see, okay, U4. So this is the charge IC. Of course, it is next to the power jack. Okay, usually you can find the charge IC next to the power jack or next to the battery connector. Okay, so this line, as you can see, this thin line means a high power trace. As you can see, high power trace. Okay, so the thin line or the big line means a high power line. As you can see, the 19 volt, this line holds the 19 volts. Okay, so this line holds the 19 volt, as you can see. Okay, all this line means the 19 volt will be passed through this line. As you can see, we have 19 volt. Okay, these lines, as you can see, means control signals. This line can be 3 volt, 5 volt, 2 volt, etc. Okay.